Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. And here I have a great article for you guys from Yahoo Finance. I'll leave a link to it in the description so you guys could check it out. So I had a few more talking points about AT&T potentially offloading all of the DirecTV assets or some of the DirecTV assets. So Yahoo's title is AT&T exploring DirecTV stake options for core focus. So that is also a part of my talking point. So the first one, offloading DirecTV, is going to put more focus on wireless, not in the sense of that they're operating, right? They're not running DirecTV anymore, but it was disclosed in the Bloomberg article that it's starting to cut into the cash flow. The losses of DirecTV are starting to negatively impact AT&T's cash flows. And those cash flows could be, moved back into the core focus, which is wireless. It still is wireless. No matter how much priority and focus they put on fiber, wireless is where it's at. That's their bread and butter. That's where they have over 100 million or close to 100 million customers today, right? And total connections, I mean, they have way more. If we're connected cars and everything else, they have way more total connections in 2023. So offloading that could potentially move more focus to the core focus, right? In terms of cash, like I said, today they just have a 70% stake in DirecTV. They no longer operate it or spend heavy capex on it. So the next one is keeping stake in DirecTV is a risk, right? Even if they lower it to maybe 50%, maybe even as low as 30%, it's still a risk. You're taking a gamble. All it is, it turned into an investment that if it does good, great. If it doesn't, well, that's too bad, right? And then even at the 30%, if they take enough losses, it could still cut into AT&T's cash flows. So that leads me to the next one. If DirecTV grows, it's a win, but it's still a risk because you don't know, right? You don't know the satellite TV business is failing, right? Dish is losing customers. DirecTV has been losing customers, and that further accelerated, in my opinion, as they lost the exclusive rights to the NFL Sunday Ticket. So it's a risk. What are they doing right now that's so super innovative that's going to, in 24 and 25, allow them to grow exponentially? That would make keeping a stake worth the bet. That's something that AT&T has to look into. And the members, the members in the members exclusive content, they got more information on that as well. And if you guys would like to join that, the link to that will be in the description. And then the last talking point, besides money, what else does DirecTV bring? Right? It doesn't do anything for the core businesses of AT&T. DirecTV no longer does anything for it. Right? You used to be able to bundle the services to triple play, and that was a deepening relationship, long-term churn improvement play. But it was sort of a mess, right? If you look at Opus, the system, if you look at how the billing was generated, it was a mess. You couldn't combine all of the billing. It was always, I dealt with that when I had the AT&T stream, which is now DirecTV stream. Tried to do that all on one billing with wireless and fiber. It was just a nightmare. So they never got that right on the software side. So outside of the cash flow, if they can grow into the positives, DirecTV brings nothing else to the table for AT&T at this juncture. Maybe in the 2015, 2016 timeframe, when they looked at the numbers, that business was totally different. Maybe then it brought something else to the table, but now it's different, right? It's losing customers. It's lost its exclusivity deal with the NFL Sunday Ticket. And there's nothing else attractive about that service right now, right? Maybe in rural areas, as I stated in the previous video, where they don't have the internet access, There, it's still important. Satellite service can serve those customers very well without having the need of high bandwidth for a streaming option. But that's far and few in between. And even now, with fixed wireless access and some of the other cable players getting out there, that's getting better too. So that in the future, I see that getting smaller and smaller and smaller as well, in terms of, absolutely having to need satellite service for as a TV provider, as more and more of these cable players and fixed wireless access players get to these rural areas with adequate internet service. So those are just some of the talking points that I wanted to put out there to give you guys something to think about as you look at that business. I foresee us hearing something eventually. This will probably be the last video about that, unless something else comes out officially, because it's all pure speculation until we get the official announcement. But as I stated, the DirecTV business no longer does anything for AT&T. I don't think it moves the needle anymore. And I think, in my honest opinion, I think they need to offload every single percentage that they have, and they need to move to their core focus, which is wireless and fiber. Those are their two core businesses, and that's what they're needing to invest in bigger moving forward. The 5G race is heating up. It's getting more competitive, and AT&T needs to catch up to the competition. So make sure you guys stay tuned for more. Like, share, subscribe, follow my social media outlets. This is Tyrone with Tech Life. See y'all in the next one. Peace.